We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
One started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
On the ready. Stephanie. 60 back corner. 70. 60 back. 60 back.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's caught. First round pick, Tyler Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17. And a very quick first down.
17 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Broncos.
From the gun, Richardson. First down throw there is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Colts about to kick this one away. Doing there, they made sure he would not get free.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Stroud begins with a pass. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
It's a loss of 8.
The
Brings
corner,
up 2nd and
Asante
15
Samuel Jr.
at the
getting in
15-yard
for the
line.
sack.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Tommy Townsend in
The Texans getting all set to punt. Back deep for the Colts, Anthony Gould. This returnable from inside is on 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Street. Go.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the sack.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. In motion comes Pittman. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out.
Ready. 65. Let go. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Brings up 4th down.
Mike, I really didn't even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. They'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Like you, Texas. Look the hot, look the hot. Red.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards.
Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it'll bring up second down.
It's now second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kenny Moore there to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Oh, okay. 118. Okay.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Texans first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. First and 10.
Robbie. 18. What's that?
To throw, it's Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out. The Colts have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
In motion comes Pittman.
Cougar 19.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Check mash. Ready.
They'll run here with the rookie. He gets free. A dive for the end zone, and he loses the football. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back, and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Pretty big swing here in the mindset of the defense. Before the play, you're thinking, man, we're on the 1-yard line. Pretty likely that it ends with a touchdown. But instead, you send them back 5 yards, and your chances of holding them to 3 just go up.
Ready.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he will take this one across into the end zone. D.J. Giddens. Touchdown, Indy. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Colts 7, Texans nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right.
And it's caught out wide on the RPO. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
All right. 19 Texas. 118. Okay. Look the hot. Look the hot.
Back to throw. Strike. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
118. Good night. Good night.
This is caught. He got the connection to Collins.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Colts have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Whoa. Hey, Uno Mars. 118. What's that?
On first down, it's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down throw for Stroud. Now deep ball here for Collins.
And this is the tricky element of these deep balls, Mike. You want to hit the guy in stride. You want the touchdown. You want the beautiful highlight play. But sometimes you're better off underthrowing a receiver than you are overthrowing them, because as we see time and time again throughout the league, an underthrown deep ball, more times than not, leads to a pass interference call.
12. Swap. Mother swap.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Left it. Tag. 60 Eagles. 6. Cut next it. Trap 60. Trap 60.
On play action, Richardson. And that pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Kalen Bullock, the former USC Trojan. He comes in from the secondary to bring the quarterback down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. 118.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
118. What's that?
Stroud. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
He'll try and run with Mixon. And he could only get about half of what he needed. Down to the 3, and now it is 4th and goal.
Here we go. Hey.
How about this play call? And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
He'll struggle to get that to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On the set. Here we go.
Downs goes in motion. A second down throw for Richardson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
First down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action. Stroud once to his right. That is caught side of the end zone. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now Jamie Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Texans 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Ashton Doolin now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready? No, no! Ready? 3! Gravity Lion!
They'll run. This is Tyler Goodson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Start. Ready?
Looking to throw. Richardson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Robbie. Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey, uno more.
Now, Stroud. That one intercepted. Picked off by Rodney Thomas. And the Colts are going to get the football at their own 40.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field. trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Mustang 19, Panther 60.
Receiver in motion, going right. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Red. 19 Texas.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
Roll. 73, Lions.
We'll go play action. It's Richardson. In trouble, and down he goes. That's the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. As he's done so often this season, it's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year.
79 Broncos. 18, 5 years. Warriors 17. Bobcats, 65, 19 Lions.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go. 118.
They'll run with Mixon. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
14-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Here we go. Let's go. Buggy. Keep the ball moving. Look the hot. Good.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Forced to his right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
18, Rattler. 18, Viking. 18. Go.
Richardson to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Texans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Hey, swap. Love a swap.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. On the run to the right. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the goal line. Whoa! Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here you go. 18. Okay.
First and 10. Here's Stroud. That's complete. It's taken. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free.
Ready up!
On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Downs goes in motion. Jones to throw on second down. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman.
Jones in at quarterback. His pass complete to Michael Pittman. That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Here's third and 2. Working from the gun, it's Jones.
So after being unable to pick up the first down on third down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on fourth and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
In motion comes Pittman. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this.
Intended for Michael Pittman Jr. Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Second and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before third down. Shotgun now for Jones. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
At their own 20-yard line.
Keep it up! Keep it up! Pounds, it's not! Hot! At 18, that's it!
He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Forrest Buckner brings him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Tony.
Here's Stroud. Throw left side, finds Dell. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Don't worry. 18, that's it. Whoa, south. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. 11 yards on the connection there. First down for Houston.
First down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
18, that's it.
On first down, it's Stroud. It's over the middle and caught by Dell. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
The 49-yard line.
Ow, that's right. 18, that's it. Whoa.
Throwing is Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
18, that's it.
Off the play fake, here's Stroud. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
118. Okay. Red.
Gonna set up the throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now it is first and goal.
Here we go. 118. 12.
Now Stroud out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Texas. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start with Taylor. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds at the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. In motion comes Pittman. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
From the gun, it's Jones. Open man downfield, it's Pittman. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Indianapolis.
38-yard line.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 3. Now Jones. This is intercepted. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here we go. Watch.
On play action. Stroud. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing.
Oh, hey.
Throwing from the pistol. Stroud. Forced out wide. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here we go, set. Check out.
On the give, it's Goodson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
It's
A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he will score! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Trader now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Over. 118. That's 12.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the linebacker, Chad Muma.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jones now on 1st down. Moving outside the pocket. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Christian Harris. He gets in for the sack. It took a while. That is his 1st on the year. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. In motion comes Pittman. Here's Jones. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. He'll look deep for Pittman. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Are you kidding me? Over. 118.
They'll go play action with Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And a penalty flag down in the backfield. They finally get him down, but I'm not sure if this is going to stand.
Over. Run it. 18. That's it. I got it.
Stroud to throw. That one caught by Tank Dell.
Complete to number 3, Tank Dell. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Oh, ready. 18. What's up? Look at high. Hey, Uno Mars.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Right back to Dow. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
No.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Look at high.
Stroud. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
A loss of 6 brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
Now, on second and long.
Hey, Uno. 18. What's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's fourth down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8.
Here we go. 18. What's up? 19 Texas. Good night.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
On play action, it's Jones. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On second down, here's Jones. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Quickly to Pittman. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
The Colts about set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
This is first and 10.
How's the slide? What? 18. What's that?
Mixon. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Here's second down.
At the 22-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Going to set up the throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
Third down.
And of all the sacks they have had in this game, Mike, that's the biggest one yet. That is a big-time play. You know what they say? Sacks end games, and that might have been it right there.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long.
How's the cut? Robin, 18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's first and 10.
18.
Here's Stroud. Open man, downfield is goal. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Texans first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Swap. Another swap. Run.
To throw, it's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, south.
Now, Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the 118. 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
On the quick, right? 12, 118. Okay.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And this one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.